This is Nightline.
Tonight, the ABC News exclusive. Bruce Willis's wife, Emma Heming Willis, one-on-one with Diane Sawyer, speaking for the first time on his heartbreaking disease.
I was so panicked.
On their lives after his dementia diagnosis, how Bruce is doing now,
Were there days that it would be Bruce again?
and how they've learned to adapt.
You'll see that twinkle in his eye or that smirk. And, I just get transported.
In a new book, she tries to give caregivers the kind of roadmap she didn't have. Plus, the big engagement, like Taylor Swift's love story, come to life. The superstar and NFL star Travis Kelce announcing their big news to Swift's hundreds of millions of Instagram fans, just days after she spoke about their romance in the Kelce brothers' New Heights podcast.
This is sort of what I've been writing songs about wanting to happen to me since I was a teenager.
The royal pop culture couple breaking the internet.
Oh my God! What is happening?
From ABC News headquarters in New York, this is Nightline.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Tonight, the exclusive ABC News interview with Bruce Willis's wife, Emma, opening up about their lives after his dementia diagnosis, how he's doing, and what she wants other caregivers to know. Here's ABC's Diane Sawyer.
Diane, you're here.
I'm here. Here we are.
Oh, it's great.
It's so nice to see you.
It's so nice to see you.
This is Emma Heming Willis, a self-described lifelong introvert,
See if you're comfortable.
steeling herself to talk in front of cameras,
Okay.
something she never sought and never planned. For 16 years, she's been the shy wife of the irrepressible Bruce Willis, one of America's favorite action stars.
Welcome to the party, pal!
He could take down a battalion of bad guys and then nail an old Bing Crosby song.
Oh, won't you rather be a fish? A fish is an animal that swims in a brook. You can't write his name or read a book.
The all-American kid from New Jersey, who built a towering career, more than 70 movies.
Hey, I'm John McClane.
And of course, that beat-up cop who rouses himself to save the world one more time.
Come out to the coast, we get together, have a few laughs.
It's the king of the blockbuster franchises, Die Hard. And in person, he was the mischievous guy who urged everyone to sing and celebrate life every day. He dropped by year after year at Good Morning America.
Well, Bruce Willis dropped in the other day.
And now Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Oh, no. You are so cool, you are really cool.
Even in the commercial breaks, we keep talking about everything. After he and actress David Muir divorced, he pushed me to set him up with a nice girl.
And are you sufficiently ready?
Can I interview Diane today? Can't you find me?
You know what I discovered?
Find someone for me. You must meet so many people.
See, you say that, but...
And then he found her, his quiet dream girl who shared his working-class values, a model who helped earn money for her family, and most of all, dreamed of a stable home. And as we said, Bruce Willis grew up in blue-collar New Jersey. He was just 29 years old when he changed the game on TV in a new series called Moonlighting.
David! Could I have a minute of your time, please?
Take two, they're small. What can make me feel this way, my girl? My girl!
Opposites attract. And I just loved watching him be him.
16 years ago, they had a tiny wedding on the beach, and the joyful ride began. They were the famously blended Willis family. 2 marriages, 5 daughters. His oldest daughters, Rumor, Scout, and Tallulah. And then, with Emma, he has 2 more girls, Mabel and Evelyn.
The original girl dad.
One of the best.
And the thing he said most was, live it up. The exact quote, live it up every moment, every day. It'll be over in a ginger snap.
Yes, can be.
And now 49-year-old Emma Heming Willis is going to tell the story of an unexpected journey. She has written a book shining a light on the little-known disease that ambushed her husband 3 years ago, and giving a lifeline to caregivers. If they are reeling, panicked, so was she. She says the subtle symptoms began when she noticed the buoyant girl dad seemed subdued.
For someone who was very talkative and very engaged, he was just a little more quiet, and when the family would get together, he would kind of just melt a little bit.
He seemed to be losing words, a childhood stutter reappeared, and he was just less engaged in their lives.
Felt a little removed, very cold, not like Bruce, who was very warm and affectionate. To going the complete opposite of that was alarming and scary.
Imagine a marriage that has been tight and beautiful, and suddenly the person that you're living with has no empathy or concern for you or your family.
Dr. Bruce Miller. He is not Bruce Willis's doctor, but he is a leading expert on frontotemporal dementia. The disease Emma Heming Willis had no idea was stalking her family. It strikes early. The mean age is 56.
This is really the unknown disease. People weren't aware of it really until the 1990s. The research on this has really just begun.
You know, FTD can be diagnosed as bipolar, midlife crisis, depression, and and a lot of doctors don't know about FTD.
But finally, a brain scan confirmed Bruce Willis has the black belt of dementias. FTD is the dementia that savagely eats away at the front and sides of the brain, causing a person to start losing words, dimming connection to others.
When you notice a change in someone you love, how do you track it?
I think the constellation of symptoms, loss of drive, loss of empathy, addiction, compulsive behaviors, loss of executive control, these symptoms becoming progressive is very, very worrisome.
When her life is cracking apart, she's given a pamphlet and told there's nothing to be done, no cure, no hope.
And to leave there with nothing, just nothing. With a diagnosis I couldn't pronounce, I didn't understand what it was.
I can only imagine the panic.
I was so panicked, and I just remember hearing it and just not hearing anything else. It was like I was free falling.
And how did Bruce react?
I don't know if he was reluctant or not to go to a doctor, or if he even understood there was a reason you were doing it.
I don't think Bruce ever really connected the dots.
Dr. Miller says this is a common reaction of FTD patients.
The patient is incredibly unaware of what is happening. I think the parts of the brain that allow us to suffer and self-reflect are lost very early in frontotemporal dementia.
A family sees an old life retreat forever into memory. An inevitable new reality arrives.
Bruce is still very mobile. Bruce is in really great health overall. It's just his brain that is failing him.
But the language is...
Yeah, the language is going. And we've learned to adapt, and we have a way of communicating with him, which is just a different way.
Since friends can come by, Emma gave me a gift. I went to see Bruce without cameras, just to honor all those memories over all those years. I went with a producer he always loved, and as we walked up, he seemed happy, and as Emma said, walking, healthy. We sat on a sofa outside, and at one point, without words, he took my hand. I talked about the old days and saw flashes of that irrepressible smile.
Were there days that it would be Bruce again?
Yeah, we still get those days. Not days, but we get moments. It's his laugh, right? He has such a hearty laugh. And, sometimes you'll see that twinkle in his eye or that smirk. And, I just get transported. And it's just hard to see that. Because as quickly as those moments appear, But I'm grateful. I'm grateful that my husband is still very much here.
Across the nation tonight, there are 11 million unpaid caregivers for people living with dementia. 2/3 of the caregivers are women.
High fives.
Beautiful
This is Sierra's mother, Leslie, who has FTD and has lost her words.
I wake up and I forget that she's sick. I forget that she can't talk. Mama, did you have a good weekend?
Emma says she is trying to give these caregivers the kind of roadmap she didn't have, a helping hand for the hard path ahead.
Nicole, I know Nicole.
These are heroes, the caregivers. This is the disease of our civilization.
Dr. Bruce Miller is grateful to Emma for shining a light on this little understood disease.
At our site in San Francisco, we are putting up a Emma Willis roadmap for caregivers. The minute I met her, I knew she would make a difference.
Do you think about, and maybe this isn't a fair question, what you'd most like to ask him?
Just how he's doing. If he's okay, if he feels okay. If there's anything that we could do to support him better, I would really love to know that. If he's scared, if he's ever worried. I just like... I just would love to be able to just to have a conversation with him.
Can you finish the sentence, love is?
Love is grabbing a tissue. Love is beautiful. It's grand. It's unconditional.
I will try to fix you.
Our thanks to Diane. The Unexpected Journey, Finding Strength, Hope in Yourself on the Caregiving Path is on sale September 9th and available for pre-order now. And you can see more of Diane's interview on Emma and Bruce Willis, The Unexpected Journey, a Diane Sawyer special, streaming now on Disney Plus and Hulu. Up next, just like Taylor Swift's Bejeweled video, the pop singer flashing a diamond, announcing on Instagram her engagement to NFL star Travis Kelce.
Diamonds in my eyes. I polish up real nice.
Welcome back. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce setting the internet on fire today by announcing their engagement. Their news reposted, get this, a record-setting 1 million times in 6 hours on Instagram. It's the latest chapter in a seemingly storybook romance. Here's ABC's Matt Gutman.
They were already American pop culture royalty, but today the announcement that musical icon Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, Prince of the Gridiron, breaks a tackle, still going, sparking celebration.
I think I'm more excited about this than I would be about my own engagement.
Oh my God! What is happening?
And tears of joy worldwide.
Taylor Swift's engaged. Why do I want to cry?
The rollout blasted out to Taylor's 280 million Instagram followers, a fairy tale garden of roses. The big fella down on his knee, a rock fit for a queen. And the caption, your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married. From the beginning, there were doubters, some even questioning whether it was all just a PR stunt. But Swift quickly became a fixture at Chief Games, and Travis right there on the concert stage in a tux. Their support for each other and staying power proving the cynics wrong. And just days ago, Swift announced her new album on the Kelce Brothers podcast and shared details about how Travis used the podcast to tell the world he wanted to date her.
If you're up on Taylor Swift concerts, there are friendship bracelets, and I received a bunch of them being there, but I wanted to give Taylor Swift one with my number on it. All right now.
Ooh, yeah. Your number's in 87 or your phone number?
You know which one.
Their courtship typically storybook.
This kind of felt more like I was in an 80s John Hughes movie and he was just like standing outside of my window with a boombox, just being like, I want to date you.
Yeah.
Do you want to go on a date with me? I made you a friendship bracelet. Do you want to date me?
Just come outside and meet me. Just meet me once. Just give me a chance.
So I was like, if this guy isn't crazy, which is a big if, this is sort of what I've been writing songs about wanting to happen to me since I was a teenager.
Yeah. Our thanks to Matt. Travis Kelce's father, Ed, giving us insight into the engagement, telling our station in Cleveland, WEWS, his son actually popped the question almost 2 weeks ago, after some careful reflection on the when and where of it all. We'll, of course, continue to follow the story on what is sure to be the pop culture wedding of the decade. When we come back, the major Hollywood star who's been the voice of Nightline since our show celebrated our 45th anniversary this past spring. Turns out, introducing Nightline is for him a family affair. And finally tonight, Nightline this year celebrating our big 45th anniversary. You might have noticed that smooth voice in our show's open for the past several months. It's an Emmy Award-winning actor who's not the only Nightline-loving member of his family to do us the honor. Here's my Nightline co-anchor, Juju Chang.
Nearly 20 years ago, this was our Nightline promo.
Just because it's late night doesn't mean you should be in the dark.
Recognize the voice?
For a brighter take on the day. Nightline, late night on ABC.
I'll give you a hint.
Tributes, we welcome you.
You may have heard him as the villainous president in The Hunger Games.
And may the odds be ever in your favor.
Or as the safe-cracking dad in The Italian Job.
Oh, this is fun. I like this. You taking over the reins, all the worries. Me loosey-goosey, just along for the ride.
It's Donald Sutherland, the legendary late actor. But our favorite role of his, lending his voice to Nightline.
ABC's Nightline, the stories that shape your world.
Now, nearly 2 decades later, a new voice is stepping in. And this one, you might also recognize.
For 45 years, the most powerful stories of our time.
The voice at the top of our show, none other than actor Kiefer Sutherland.
This is Nightline.
Following in his father's footsteps, the Hollywood heavyweight was just in his 20s in A Few Good Men.
Private Santiago is dead, and that is a tragedy.
And his Emmy-winning turn as Jack Bauer on the TV series 24.
And you think I want revenge for the death of my men?
Yes, I do.
With all due respect, Senator, I almost died today trying to protect you.
Sir, you are now the President of the United States.
Nightline spent time with him when he played the designated survivor on ABC.
This is a small one. Normally there's about 16 cars.
And now, Kiefer helping us welcome you here for the stories you need to know.
For a brighter take
on the day, Nightline.
Our thanks to Juju. And that's Nightline for this evening. Watch our full episodes on Disney Plus and Hulu. We'll see you right back here same time tomorrow. Thanks for the company, America. Good night.